Almost 500,000 traders were liquidated in the past 24 hours. 1.7 billion was swept from the market. I hope you guys were not part of this liquidation event. Okay, 400,000 traders were liquidated, but we kept making profit in Kyzen. Take a look at this. Every week, growing 20%. Guys, I don't think you understand how much that is, right? Traditional investments give 5% per year. This is 20% per week. Okay, but that's enough bragging. Let's take a look at the charts. Before that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys want more content like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So let's get into the charts. What is the current plan? What am I looking at? And where am I looking to enter a trade to make some profit? So just to recap, Bitcoin, we're on the daily time frame. We took a shot from up here. Why? Because this is the point of control of this range. You can see this whole range. I pulled a fixed range volume profile all the way from here to here. This is the point of control. A lot of candles have been opening and closing here, so you automatically, you know, that is where the volume is. Also, if we pull a fib from the high to the low of this range, it's perfectly on the 618, right? So automatically this zone becomes a zone of interest that we want to take a trade from, right? We always want to buy low, sell high. So this is considered a high that we want to sell from, and that's exactly what we did. That got us some very, very juicy profits, right? Look at that entry price. I did DCA down. Yeah, so we shorted this twice. We shorted from 117 and another re-entry at 116. Yeah, so we did make a really, really good amount of profit down here. But now let's take a look at what is currently happening. So we did get a dump after the FOMC. I was expecting this to be a sell the news event because we were pricing everything in much, much earlier. And right now we have reached the value area low of this range. However, I'm not taking a long yet. Why? Because if we look at the RSI on the 4-hour BTC USDT, RSI has just hit oversold. So usually if RSI has just hit oversold, you will see that it won't immediately reverse. It will create a range, possibly another sweep before it reverses. And here is where we want to see a divergence on the RSI. You can see that happened over here, right? Price entered overbought right here, but it did not immediately reverse. Instead, it went up to create two higher highs with a very nice divergence, and that is why we took the short. So same thing is happening right here. We've touched a point of interest or an area of interest, but we're not going to straight away enter, right? Given the fact that we have entered oversold, plus it is Monday, right? Markets are just starting up. Usually price will create a Monday range. We want to see that sweep and that divergence before we take a potential long. Ideally, we also want to see if we can sweep any key levels. So we have a previous week low sitting right here. So for me, if price creates a new lower low with a divergence on the RSI on the 4-hour time frame, this would be perfect for me to take a long position. Okay, because we are at the lows. Remember, buy low, sell high. So this is the current plan for BTC and what I'm currently looking to trade going into this week. It will take some patience because we've just dumped and we're just starting to form that range. So this may take a day or two to play out, but I'll give another update on Wednesday. Now, if you guys want more frequent updates, make sure you join the Kyzen global group. Links are all in the description below. Here we trade very, very often. We also have a team of analysts who share their trades, right? So if you guys want more updates, more trades, make sure you guys check out the links below. That's all for this video. Just a quick recap. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.